Guys, please mute yourself. Ready for the class, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Please don't unmute yourself. Use the chat box. So, beginning the class. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, and welcome to yet another supercharging series of Class 9 2021 board Cbse Biology. Why do we fall ill? Chapter 13. Ready for the class, everybody? Okay, so we are beginning the class. Okay, so beginning the chapter, the new chapter, that is human health, or why do we fall ill? Now, the main issue that is happening around us is regarding the health, and this is the best chapter that we have to study now. Is it? Is it? The main problem affecting... Riansh, please mute your audio fast. Okay. So this is one of the main problem that is happening around us, right? So this is the best chapter that we have to study today. So first we are moving on with the introduction of this chapter. This is a very easy chapter, only that is not easy for you. You have to by heart so many definitions and so many essay questions from this chapter. It would be easy for me to take the class because all are absolute theory session. No numerical like how we did for the class 10 heredity evolution chapter. Some of you might have joined and experienced. Right? I think we have a new student, Ulsav Raj. Are you here? Can you hear my voice? Utsav Raj, can you please hear my voice? Guys, 1 second. Okay, so we are moving on with the first definition, that is health. Studying from your lower classes itself, health is a complete state of physical, mental, and social well-being. Okay, what do you mean by health? First, health is a complete state of physical, mental, social well-being and not merely an absence of a disease or infirmity. Okay, you are said to be completely healthy if you are free from all kinds of diseases. Can you name some of the diseases, either in humans or in plants? You can tell it fast. Yes, Ayush, cancer. What about others? Yes, cholera, malaria. Fast. Wide variety of diseases. Fast, fast. Only up to malaria you know, no other diseases. Yes, dengue, everything. So human health can be defined as a state of complete physical, mental, social well-being and not merely an absence of disease or infirmity. Clear with this particular slide, everybody? Clear, everybody? Okay, symbol slide, right? Guys, how many of you are taking notes of this? How many of you are taking or writing down notes now? Nobody? Tell it frankly, how many of you have a notebook and a pen in your hand now? Very good, okay? Nobody should take the note. This is the best way. Saurabh, you cannot see my screen. What about others? Others, can you see the screen properly? What about Saurabh then? Saurabh, are you getting? Yeah, network problem. We have one more student. Utsav Raj, are you hearing me? I think now the audio is clear for you. Utsav Raj, new student. Please reply fast in the chat box. Utsav Raj, I don't know why these people are not replying. Okay. You have to take this note. You will be having an exam, upcoming exam, okay? In the next few days, I'll inform you. Next is, what are the basic condition? What are the basic conditions of good health? If you are free from disease, you cannot say that you are completely healthy. There are some other basic conditions which makes you healthy. First is the proper balanced and nutritious diet. One second. Raj Nandini, can you... Okay. Raj Nandini, are you hearing? Yes, Utsav. Are you understanding all the things? I think you are new. One more new student entered now. Are you hearing? Raj Nandini. Can you hear? Please use the chat box fast. So, first is the proper balanced and nutritious diet. Guys, students in my class, please come in fast. Which are the basic essentials commodities, or what are the essential nutrients that must be included in a balanced diet? Fast. A 6th standard student can answer the question. What are the basic components that constitute a balanced diet? Anybody can use the chat box. Yes, Ayush, one component carbohydrate. Yes, fat. Only two. What about? Yes, Ayush, protein, Riyansh, protein, Nishant, protein. What others? Roughage, exactly, mineral. Guys, new students also just use the chat box. Fast. Utsav, Raj, Nantini, all can use the chat box. You're free to say anything. Yes, Utsav, vitamin. Good. Raj, Nandini, can you hear me? I think my audio is audible for you. I don't know why you are not giving reply. You are in the class. No, she has left the class. Okay, let's continue. Proper balanced diet and nutritious diet. That is, a nutritious diet can contain, first one is carbohydrates. Second one is protein. Third one is fat. Fourth one, vitamin. Fifth one, mineral. Guys, how many of you take all these things in your daily diet? All these 5 commodities without any fail, how many of you take in your daily diet? Or will you eat whatever that your mothers prepare every day? Or how many of you will have check all these things, whether all these nutrients are included in your diet every day? Okay. Next you have the personal hygiene. If one person is telling that I am healthy because I don't have disease, I don't have fever. Many of you are thinking that fever is one of the most deadly disease. It's not the deadly disease, guys. It is just a symptom. Guys, anybody comment me the meaning of the term symptom? Do anybody know? If you don't know, please say no. Symptom. If you might have consulted a doctor, you might have seen the symptom. Is it slide? Symptom. I'm having some symptoms of malaria. I'm having some symptoms of corona. Like that you will be having, somebody will be saying. What are symptoms? Fever is an example of symptom. Okay, if our body is affected by any kind of pathogens, if our body is attacked by any kind of pathogen, the temperature of our body will increase. Okay, the temperature of our body will increase, and what would happen? It will contribute to have fever. So fever is actually a disease or not? Come and fast, biology students, future doctors. Is fever a disease or not? Fast, fast. What about others? Only one person in the class. Fever is not at all a disease, but it is a symptom. That is giving an indication that some kind of pathogens have entered our body. Okay? Fever is just giving us an information that some kind of pathogens have entered our body. Okay? Then, clean environment and surrounding. Can you name some of the organisms that can spread disease? That can spread disease. I'm not asking that can cause disease. That can spread disease. Anybody? Yes, fly, rat, mosquito. Guys, mosquito is one of the most common disease spreading organism. Now I'll give you an important term. The organisms that cause disease. The organism that cause disease. Anybody can tell the answer? Anybody know? What is the name given to the organism that cause a disease? Anybody, let me check if there are extraordinary brilliant students in the class. Or all are brilliant only. It's not antigen. You'll call, take down, everybody should have a notebook and write it over there. It is called pathogen. What you'll call it as? Repeat with me in the chat box. The organisms that cause disease, you will be calling it as to be the pathogen. Exactly. And what are the organisms that spread diseases? What are the organisms that spread diseases? You will be calling them as vectors. Vector and a pathogen. You may be asked a question like this: differentiate between pathogens and the vector. Vector is an organism that spread diseases. For example, rat, flies, mosquito, etc. are vectors. The organisms that cause diseases, pathogen. Can you name some of the pathogens that causes infections in our body? Don't need to specify the name. You can tell the class to which they belong. Anybody knows fast? Yes, virus. Germs. What are all other kinds of germs? We have bacteria causing certain disease. We have virus causing certain type of disease. Then you have fungi causing certain type of disease, and protozoa even causing certain type of disease. Okay, fungal infections you will be telling. Which is the new viral infection that is spreading all over the country now? Which is a viral infection that is spreading all over the country? Yes, corona. Please stay safe from your home, okay? It's day by day increasing. Okay? One day everything will come back exactly how we were just going in the earlier days. Okay? So, the corona is a virus. In the term itself, you have coronavirus, okay? So, viruses, among all these three different pathogens, organisms, virus causes the most deadly diseases. Because, guys, tell me whether virus is living or non-living. Virus is living or non-living? Future doctors. Ayush Gupta is saying living. What about others? Okay, Riyansh. They are both living and non-living. Anybody else have the answers? Actually, I should say virus is a non-living material. I will try to provide moreover. Yes, exactly, Nishant. Okay, exactly, Nishant. The virus is non-living when it is free, but when it enters into a human body, it will become living. And the most important factor is that the viruses will represent as human cell. Okay, the viruses will enter into some cells and they will represent exactly as a human cell. That is why the vaccine, the discovery of coronavirus vaccine is getting delayed day by day. Because in order to kill that virus, we take a vaccine with some kind of a medicine. And this coronavirus is just representing one of a human cell. So if we are taking a vaccine, our normal body cell is also gonna destroy. So so from 1 second, each second the virus is taking shape of another cells. If for the 1 second it would be the human RBC, red blood cells, and we are planning and we are the scientists are discovering a particular vaccine in order to destroy the virus which is in the shape of RBC. But when that vaccine is taken, that is after 1 second, the virus will regain the shape of a liver cell. Okay, clear everybody? The dreadful factor of a virus. Okay. Next, you have the clean environment and surrounding, healthy air, no pollution in the surrounding. This factor is now valid for corona. I am just giving an extra information because this chapter is very easy. And if I try, I should finish the chapter in this day itself because it's not too lengthy. Riyansh, I will try to provide the lectures in YouTube because there is some kind of a problem with my internet. I don't know what. Because the last lecture of your class and class, that is the previous lecture on cell, was not even uploaded because it was not converted. Then another problem is I took the class on heredity and evolution 4:30 p.m. today. That class was not even converted. So I'm getting some kind of an alternate for this. Okay. Then you have regular exercise. We have certain diseases. We have some kind of diseases. Okay, everybody is leaving the class. Utsav, why are you not putting any messages in the chat box? All things are clear. If you have any doubt, you can ask. That's why providing the chat box. Regular exercise, proper rest, good standard of living and economic status. Guys, Is it clear with all these points regarding the basic conditions of human health? Everybody fast. Okay, I'm moving with the next one. We are going to discuss about, haven't you seen this image anywhere? Where? Tell me fast. These images, have you seen anywhere? Where? Tell me fast. Nobody knows. Have you seen these pictures anywhere? Okay. Disease. Next definition is disease. When the body is not at ease, that is when the body is not comfortable, then we are. Oh, in your book you have seen Utsav Raj. I just wanted to remind you about this coronavirus. This is an image. And everybody has seen in your books. Good. You guys are reading the books. Perfect. So, disease is the state of the body when it is not at ease or when it is not comfortable. Then we are having a disease. We are saying that we are suffering from a disease. When there is a disease, we can see the malfunctioning or appearing of more than one changes in the body. Guys, all these are Pakka theory portions. That's why I'm going a bit faster. Are you understanding? Are you understanding? Only Ayush is replying. Nobody else in the class. Okay. Disease is the state of a body when our body is not comfortable, when we are feeling certain appearance of more than one changes in the body. Nishant, you are not understanding completely. Which point you have doubt? Please tell me fast. I'll explain it once again. Fast, guys, fast. I told you right in the beginning only. If you have any doubt with at least one word or at least a point, you have to ask me. And everybody was keeping quiet. Nishan, are you here? I don't know. You have any doubt? Even if you have doubt regarding any one point also, you can tell. Okay, you can put the doubts in the chat box, I'll clear it. Depending on the duration or the time period, diseases can be classified as acute diseases and chronic diseases. Okay, you didn't understand the second point, I'll explain. Very important. Second point is, when there is a disease, okay, when you are suffering from a disease, more than one system of your body, okay, respiratory system, digestive system, excretory system, systems of your body will get affected. Okay, the systems of your body will get affected. Okay, so on the basis of the duration, diseases can be classified as acute diseases and chronic diseases. Depending upon the duration, that is how much. If it lasts for 2 weeks, if it lasts for 3 weeks, it can be classified as two, that is acute diseases and chronic diseases. We'll move in detail with these two kinds of diseases. I think before that Amal sir has something to tell you. Okay, just listen.